Welcome back, everybody. Week 2 fantasy football show with myself, Watsy, Subbuteo Art, and Bradley. Week 2, so we've done the fantasy football first week's over and done with.
Yep. Some boys are doing a lot better than others.
Yeah, no, say nothing. We had 24 people join the league. I think there's one waiting to join, didn't get in time, and then we have another one looking to join this week, so we could be up to 26 people.
Amazing.
So it's going really well. And of course, our this month's sponsor is Coverfield, and of course he's given us a lovely fan art team, the half point scorer this month.
That's right.
Last week we had in with us our friend from Germany, Simon Stewart.
The mighty Simon Stewart.
This week last night he came, no, not last night, 2 nights ago, he came second in the WASPA in Germany. His nemesis Sven beat him. Sven beat him in.
We don't want to say dirty Sven, but Sven
beat him anyway. And Simon, his team is Locomotive Lamshanks.
Woohoo!
They've got 45 points.
45 points?
45 points. Talk to you about that in a wee second. That's what I want to say about that. Fantasy Video League.
I'm doing quite well.
Top of the league is No Human is Legal.
Who's this?
Thomas Regan Jr.
Who's he?
He lives in Canada.
Oh yeah.
Anyone in Canada? He's got 81 points.
We've had a Friday friend from Canada, Mike Sigro. Mike Sigro. Michael, maybe
anyway.
come into us someday for a wee interview and tell us how to pronounce his surname. From Canada, folks.
It would
Not
help.
from Canada, I didn't. So.
And he had, Thomas had Mo Salah, captain, 40 points.
Some player.
I had Salah in and took him out.
Tube.
And put Manny in.
Tube. Sal's the best.
He had James, defender for Chelsea, scored a rocket on Monday night.
What?
I don't know the second name. The second name's James anyway.
Oh, second name's James.
Yes. And then he had Bamford 7 points and Aubameyang 7 points. Not too bad.
Aubameyang plays for Arsenal.
You know that anyway.
Who's the other boy, Bamford?
Bamford plays for Leeds. Scored against Liverpool.
Did a famous review one time.
Patrick.
The Bamford review. Don't think it's anything to do with soccer.
Second place. Cooley Rovers.
Useless.
62 points.
Flash in the pan.
Kieran Condon.
Flash in the pan.
He is joint second with Thomas Regan's father,
Oh,
who's top.
well, was
They're on 62 points. His name is
relevant respect for him.
Badly Drawn Blues.
Andy John Blues, that's quite a good name. And who else is second place?
You.
Derry City Table Football Club till I die.
You.
With how many points?
You have 62.
62 points.
Joint second.
Mo Salah.
If you had Mo Salah, your captain, you'd have been.
He was making. No, I had your man.
You'd have been top.
Your big man.
Troy only got 3 points.
Only 3 points.
3 points. But he got you 6.
But he wasn't great. On the day, he wasn't great. That I did watch.
You're obsessed about him, but.
That's his fucking magic. Do you see him? Size him. But he's like Pelé with the feet. He's like a big bull.
He's not like Pelé. He's fucking
Yeah,
like
he's
Pelé.
fucking ramming boys and his wee
Whatever.
fucking touches.
You had a Wolves defender, Sassy, 18 points, 15 points.
I think 15 points behind.
Calvin Lewin, 8 points.
Who's he?
Troy got you 6. Calvin Lewin plays Raven, striker. And Schmeichel, 6 points.
Of course, best keeper in the league, no doubt.
Not too bad. And then there's a rake of boys below you, so I think that goes down to about 5th.
Loads of boys below us, useless.
But there's a load of boys in 60 points, 3 boys in 60 points.
Maybe
You have
you get?
a couple of good names. Sporting a Beer Gut.
Who's that?
Don't know. I forgot to take his name. The Unhappy Hammers.
The Unhappy Hammer, very good.
And Maradona Kebab.
Who's that?
I didn't write their names down. But out of our club, Derry City Table Football Club, I already spoke about Simon Stewart's team, 45 points. Then we have Craig, another Stewart,
different
45 points.
Magic.
Ashley Dr. Prague.
Dr. Prague.
I think that's what he meant to call him.
What do they call it?
Dr. Farr.
Dr. Farr. Lucky man.
Barry Spence. Chopper FC. I think that's something to do with the reference of a BMX.
BMX bicycles.
But
not a bicycle. Not a BMX bicycle.
Well, I might have to pull him on that.
What?
Maybe it should be called the BMX Bandits.
I get run over in a chopper.
You get run over on a chopper or by a chopper?
On a chopper, 1984. Uncle Sam, the ice cream man, reversed under me.
Is he still
Broke
going?
me both legs. Never drive an ice cream van again.
That's because you sued him.
No,
He had to sell it.
No.
Poor critter.
Never even got a poke.
I'm sure you got a poke. Fucking, you probably had enough pokes. That's why he run over the top of you.
Nah.
Sick of seeing you. So Barry's 34 points. Next is moi. Neville wears Prada.
On.
30.
Yes, this.
You get 30 for just putting the team in, I think. Don't laugh at the next one.
Who's this?
Our Jude.
Or Jude.
He's bottom.
Bottom. Useless here.
Jude Morrow.
There you go.
They give him his full credit. Author Jude Morrow.
He was winning, if I recall.
He had it wrapped up in the
He had it
first
wrapped
day.
up in the first day.
When he paid his entry fee, he was
That's
winning.
it. I have this sussed.
So he has
What?
11 points.
11 points. Many points have I again?
62, you mouth.
62. Puts me in second place. Behind the Canadians. Slightly behind the Canadians.
There's only one of them's Canadian. The father lives in England. Toffee Art. He's one of our sponsors
is he
as well.
Toffee Art?
Yeah.
So is the Canadian not actually Canadian? He just happens to live
He
in
just
Canada?
lives out in Canada.
He could be a naturalised citizen. No?
He's a plastic paddock. Is that what they call him?
If he was Irish. And then
An expat.
An expat. He might be. Nah. We'll talk to the Canadians maybe in the future.
Get them on the show. So are you making any changes?
Doubtful. Don't know.
Captain.
Know. Like who?
You going to tell the world you're...
Mo Salah is now my captain because he's lethal, and I've done the triple captain. So if I had triple captain and Mo Salah is my captain, I'd have get 60 points. I'd have been a fucking 100 odd points by now.
You'd be winning.
I'd have
But so you've used
won.
your triple captain early.
Can you not use it every week?
No, you only get one
One
triple captain
for how long?
for the whole season. So people normally wait till like the last couple of weeks if they're winning or with a chance of winning the league.
Would it be nice to have that sort of advice and information before we
There's
started?
rules. See if you go on the fantasy football page. By the way, there's rules.
Is there rules?
Tells you how to play the game.
Okay.
But maybe a start.
Might have been nice to have been pointed in that direction at the start of this enterprise rather than, do you know what I mean? When I find myself languishing in second place.
It's tough, isn't it?
It is quite tough.
Tough.
Well, Mo Salah maybe go score a hat-trick, 4 goals next week, this week.
But sure, everyone's going to have him now. Because I'm
But
bringing
I'll
him
not
in.
have him triple captain.
I'm bringing him in.
You're a fucking...
What? You have to play the game. You look at everybody else's team. See where they're going.
Copying, stealing ideas of other people's teams.
You would almost call it copy and paste.
Mm.
Right, we're bringing somebody into the shed.
Live and in person.
Live, an actual person, without the monitor this week.
Or no monitor, live, a real human being.
What are we going to do about 2 metres? Because he has to sit in here.
We'll bubble.
We'll
Yeah, well, because he is a Derry City Table Football Club A-team superstar member who's travelled the far off abroad fields, Wolverhampton.
So you want to keep that for the interview, or do you want to just...
Well, we're just introducing. That just speaks to the character of the man that's coming into the studio.
Oisin Mór.
Oisin the Q Moore.
Q?
Oisin Q. Oisin Moore.
Which one is it?
Depends which phone.
If you want more.
If you want more.
We want more. That was the best slagging I've ever heard someone
We
shout
want
during a
more.
match when they were playing you, I think. We want more. Right, so we're going to bring him in, going to rearrange the place, get him in, and set him in here somewhere. He's quite small, so he should fit in the ground. Sneeze. Right, here goes. Coming next, Oisin Mór. Welcome back. Welcome to Oisin Mór. Do you prefer Oisin Mór or Oisin Kyo?
Oisin Macu.
Kyo?
Yeah, but Oisin Mór used to be called that as well. He was a wee nickname I got because
Q's his
when-
slave name.
that's what I. Well, when I was younger, there was nobody called Oisin at all in Derry, and I used to always say that I'm the oldest Oisin in Derry. So I always challenge people to try and find another Oisin that's older than me in the town. So, but then at that time, no, I didn't know anybody called that name. But then when I was working in a school one time, because the name's become really popular now, and I was working in a school, and all the weans, all the boys in the class were called Oisin. So they had to call me Oisin Mór because Mór means senior.
And it's stuck.
It's stuck. It's now become a chant now at the matches. So
Do you want us to put up subtitles for Irish speakers that are going to watch this?
Well, yeah, so they'll understand.
Because you're going to have to read the subtitles yourself.
No, we're really intelligent and bilingual, so
we'll get away with
I
it.
presume the name Oisin becomes so popular as a result of your local football projects.
Exploits, probably. Being such a local famous goalkeeper as well, like, you know.
You played, what age was that, under what?
I played a lot of football in goal up to about 18, between 11 and 18, and at primary school as well too.
Could you tell me probably the worst goal you've ever conceded as a goalkeeper?
The worst goal, I'm hesitant to call the goal, actually. It was that bad, and I've a feeling there was a touch of offside about it as well too. There may even have been a foul just before it.
If I have an idea who it was scored it, that probably was offside. Who scored it?
I think actually he was mooching the whole match. He was hovering about the 6-yard box.
Mooching in Derry is poaching. Poacher. Who was this poacher?
So the wee mooch was.
No. I remember this goal like it was yesterday.
Yeah,
I remember
you
this
talk
goal.
about it every day.
The ball was passed to me on the edge of the penalty box. I turned, 2 defenders, left foot, boom, up, top right corner. I remember we ball ahead, diving up the
Because
top
I was
corner.
bald from when I was 11.
Slipped past. That's the only way I can remember it now.
That's the only way you'll
Straight past
ever
the
remember it.
defenders.
But really it was you fell over your lace. 2 boys.
Which then took my class to winning the whole thing. Is that right?
Won the whole
that's
what?
right.
I can't remember what it was. Was it a league or was it a
The
shot?
shebang.
Ain't enough of your school exploits. Oisin has kindly brought us beer. He has brought us a fine Kinniger.
Yeah. Well, it was.
Pills.
I
Pale ale.
thought I'd bring Kinniger because it's a Donegal beer, and I'm living in Donegal now, and I think it's made around Letterkenny, but it's quite popular. It's nice now, but
One for you.
the one that I wanted to bring actually, it was all sold out, so I couldn't. Those were the only ones that were left.
Do you know what? The thing is with us, we drink
I
anything.
drank anything. Doesn't matter.
So we'll pour them in a wee second. Oisin, tell us how you get into Subbuteo and how long you've been playing it.
Well, I used to play Subbuteo just like everybody else when we were Waynes. It was the main game, and it was the main Christmas present, really.
Everybody's
and just like
present.
everybody would have played it on the floor on the wee mat, and you would have trampled over your players and everything else. But I suppose like everybody else too, you get on the computer games and then you stop playing for years and nobody else was playing, so there's nobody to play along with. But then when I came back in, it was because I saw it on Facebook for Derry City Table Football Club, and I think I sent a message. I can't remember who I sent a message. Probably to yourself.
Would have been El Presidente.
El Presidente, and El Presidente invited me up to hear. I think actually yourself was here that night. But I always remember coming up that first night, because you told me, you turn on the left, and this is quite a fairly built up area or whatever. It's hard to find houses. So I went round and found the house anyway, and couldn't see anybody at the front of the house. You said it was a shed, so I went round the back, was looking round the shed, didn't know where to knock or not, and kept looking round the garden and everything else, no sign of anybody or whatever. And I could see lights on in the house, so I was kind of looking on the back. It was a kitchen, you could see the family all in the kitchen, whatever. I was all trying to get their attention, and nobody was taking me on. So I thought, what's the crack here? So I'll go round the front of the house and I'll knock there, knock the front door. Hello, it's Martin Bradley. Who's Martin Bradley? So I was in the wrong house. So after terrorising the family, I found the actual proper place. I think
That may have been like a godsend not to come. Now you're roped in.
Should have hated the warning, Nick. But no, but that was what, about a year ago? Was it a year ago? 2 years? Maybe is it now? 2 years now.
At least 2 years. I think it was last year. He went to Wolverhampton, didn't you?
You're right. So it's 2 years now, and it's been great. I really enjoyed it. It's great social thing, people coming together and everything else, and Wolverhampton was great crack.
I have to say, from the day you came, you always knew you'd played a fair bit, when you were younger. So me and Martin both knew you. It sort of wouldn't take you long getting up to speed. And I played you. I don't think I ever said I easily beat you, but I was beating you at the start, and I'm shite. But now it's like it's either 1-0 or a draw, and it's 1-0 either way.
I'm giving everybody a
You've beaten
game
me a
anyway
few
at
times.
this stage. You know,
Every game.
giving most people a good game, and usually would score the odd wee goal. So I've been enjoying it, and that's the most important thing. You know,
That's
it's
it.
Good, it's good crack.
Crack.
You know, and everyone at the club's good crack. Are all.
You got better very, very quickly. Do you know what I mean? Compared to, suppose you came to us at a time when we had all gotten a wee bit better. So
Yeah.
you came in, and I suppose if you had come at the start, you'd have been as shit as the rest of us. But
Well,
Nice.
I suppose it was a benefit for me that you were that good, and that they beat.
I wasn't that good.
Aye,
He was that
you are
good.
that good, obviously, and they play good, decent players every week. You know, it's good for get yourself up quickly up to a decent standard. So.
Bradley plays himself down and everything. Even with fancy football, he pretends he knows nothing about it, but he sits second in the league.
Mm.
He knows something. He pretends he knows nothing. You're going to join the fantasy football next week.
Yeah.
You haven't got your team in yet, so you're going to be in the league the
No.
week after.
I'm a bit like Martin too. I don't really follow the.
Well, you've got
English
until
football, so-
you've got until Saturday morning to
Yeah.
get your team in. So get them in, get it a cracking. We can make fun of your team then when they're doing shit.
well,
Well,
us boys that don't follow that old English football
Yeah.
seem to do quite well.
Mm.
No, that's what I mean. The bluffers pretend they don't know anything about it. So you're living in Donegal. You're playing. You come regularly. Or you never miss a meeting with us. You playing a bit in Donegal.
I play in Donegal too. Play along with Brendan. He's down there at Falcarry. He's not that far. Well, it's the next town over, which is probably far away from everywhere else. But it's
not a walk. You couldn't walk.
But it is the nearest. It's the nearest town, probably really to us. You know. And that's grand. Good practice, and Brendan's a really good player too. So, and obviously we hosted the first round of the All Ireland as well too.
Irish Championship.
Irish Championship,
Champs.
which was great, and it was great fun too. Me and Brendan were able to go on the local radio station too. Well, it's actually a national RTE.
RTE, yeah.
National radio station, and we're in the big studio and on. Not only were we on the radio to be heard, but they film it as well too. And they
I remember
broadcast
I
it
seen the
live.
video.
So that was great.
Put on,
Felt
a
important.
great tournament. It was a great tournament.
Good tournament. And that's
It
the
was-
only. That's been the only round of that competition, isn't it?
There was
No, it's
Dublin
Strabane.
too as well.
Dublin.
Strabane.
Oh,
yes,
we went to
Strabane,
Dublin. Yes, that's
yeah.
right. So there's been 3 rounds and then COVID. COVID
Three
hit
round,
after
COVID hit.
Dublin.
Oh, that's right.
I went to Dublin. It was the only one I played.
Right.
I missed Dublin.
I missed yours and I missed Strabane's, but hopefully back on the road soon.
I think we're just pulling that Irish Championship this season. As and we're starting afresh next season.
We'll talk about it. You
think
squeeze in
that's
a
it, yeah.
Belfast and a Derry League
Well, at the minute,
up until Christmas.
nah, no chance. Not in the current COVID climate, unfortunately.
Oh, Shane, you brought us beer, which was very nice.
Yep.
You know we all enjoy a wee beer. You do take a beer yourself, but you're not having one tonight because you've a long drive to Donegal. You also brought us something else.
I would do a bit of home brew as well too. So
Oh, Shane's going to make us club wine with labels and all on it,
Yeah.
and big fancy bottles.
so we could get a sticker on it. Well, it's made out of blackberries and berries or whatever. So maybe it's mixed berries, so mixed dairy wine. Maybe a wee competition to come up with a funny name for.
You call it a candy stripe nearly with
yeah.
things, you know.
a wobbly wine.
Northlands.
Well, it looks quite actually like our own DCTFC Football Club rig. If you've the raspberries and the blackberries on it.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of red and black. That's right.
Red and black.
So
Dark red.
we have to wait a year.
We have to wait a year.
What's that about? Why doesn't it just come out of a pump? Anyway, you played Martin Bradley tonight. You've had entertaining game.
Yeah.
5 goals to 2. Who scored the 5?
Well,
Shithead over.
yeah. But it was great evening on play. Actually, I really enjoyed it. To be honest, I thought I played quite well.
You did play well. You did play very well.
Scored a couple of good goals.
Scored a couple of goals, and I enjoyed it.
Shooting's come on leaps and bounds.
Yeah.
Bradley cheated a few, as of course he was offside, I reckon, on a few of them.
No doubt.
So we're going to have a quick, this is another new segment, quick highlights of the game, and then we'll come back with the more Oisin. Alright?
Now I've got a cousin called Kevin. He's sure to go to heaven.
Welcome back. So you seen Oisin and Martin's good game, decent game, lots of goals.
Good game.
Bradley cheating. You've seen a couple of goals were definitely offside from Bradley. I think he had 4 flicks on one as well, but we'll say nothing about them.
A lot of finger fouls and stuff.
Quickly, sorry, forgot my notes. So we've seen your goals. Now this is a new segment's been added by Martin. He every week he says to me, I don't want to do this, I don't like doing this, and then he gets into it and he loves it, and then he starts sending me ideas during the week. So this new idea is another one of Martin's ideas, and it's what's in the box.
What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
So, Oisin, what is in your box?
Well,
your Subbuteo box?
Yeah,
It's the only box going. There's no innuendo. It's what's in your Subbuteo box.
Yeah.
People like to see. There's nothing more personal, I think,
Mm.
a Subbuteo person than their Subbuteo box.
Yeah, and it's important to keep your box tidy and
Keep your box good.
yeah,
Man.
Clean.
Keep your team good.
Yeah,
Keep her clean, boys. Keep her clean. So,
what
you want to show us your first box?
yeah, definitely. Yep.
Let's see what you're up against here.
What we're playing with. Well, this
Beautiful.
is yeah. Well, it was just a wee arty box that Martin got, and then I got a sticker for it, just with a My Perfect Cousin thing, and
That's
I
it.
think it was
That's
like a pin that someone
punk
made.
badges.
Yeah,
Punk badges.
yeah, it's cool. It's pretty good.
Very nice, nice looking box.
Yeah, and it says Dairy, which means dairy forever, I suppose. And then the badges, obviously, then too. There was a few different badges floating about, but I thought I'd only put the ones of the clubs that I've actually played.
Alright.
Magic.
So I thought it would be more incentive.
You're not like me then. I just throw, if anyone donates a badge, I'm sticking it on there.
Because I had a few other ones, and I thought, no, you know what, I'll just wait until I play them. So Sporting Club, Wolverhampton, obviously a great occasion, been over there, it was amazing. And Glasgow, we played them. Unfortunately, didn't get any badges from London Road and the other people, but see.
Oh, you haven't played them, is it?
Oh, I have,
you didn't
but
play
you
them,
did,
but you
you
didn't
did.
get
just
it.
didn't get the
I
badge.
have a London Road
We have
sticker.
London Road boxes. Badges will give you one.
Definitely had that.
You're not
And-
going to go away empty-handed.
And St. Pauli as well too, because obviously Sven,
Sven.
Dirty Sven.
And you have Dirty Sven, and you have the Irish for Subbuteo.
Aye.
Would you like to pronounce how you say Subbuteo in Irish Gaelic? For us,
The
actually?
Irish for Subbuteo is actually fucking kill you.
I'll fucking kill you.
Fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Which is what Irish Subbuteo players say when
Yeah.
somebody beats them.
Yeah.
I'll fucking kill you.
Language, lads.
That's Irish for
That's what I
Subbuteo.
mean, language. We're teaching people some language here. So fucking kill you means Subbuteo in Irish. So
Yeah.
next time you're talking to someone about Subbuteo,
And
you can say it.
The wee sets out too for the players are stuck in. I can't mind who gave me that idea, but I got it was for like a diamond display or no rings display.
Rings.
That's a Brendan Rodgers idea. Fantastic idea.
I think he had was it chips or something or poker chips or something like that or
I
So
guess
what,
it was
um,
Jersey.
same sort of idea.
What-
Oh, I think you're right. Yeah.
What bases are you using there?
I think they're called Profi. Basically, I took them off Martin because
And roughly they're what
Yeah.
value? 40, 50 quid?
couldn't even tell you.
They're
I don't
50
know.
quid
Aye.
bases.
50
on
quid
their own.
bases?
Aye.
Profi base, but they're fantastic bases.
I kind of I liked. I mean, I liked the style that you played with them.
Mm.
I think is what I kind of I liked about it. That would be sort of tappy. But I know not everybody likes that kind of play, but I do. I like a tappy.
Tiki taggy, is that what they
Yeah.
call
And
it?
who painted the team?
And the team must have been painted by you too as well. I think.
The team was
Yeah.
painted by me, but it was quite an early painting attempt.
Oh, so you're
Yeah, fair.
playing it down early?
And actually, the goalkeeper is me. So all you need now is a wee Martin.
There is a wee Martin somewhere on the
That's
place.
a wee Martin.
With beard and
We
glasses.
can recreate the goal.
And you have 2 boxes with you today. So what's in
yeah.
there? What's in your other box?
My other box.
Show us your box.
The other box it's a Cuban cigar box. It was from a trip to Cuba about 10 years ago, maybe now, quite a while ago.
You
Anyway.
can see it here in the wee video we've done for him. Hey, you see that?
And the team, when you open it up and don't rip your finger off with a big nail on it.
Any Cubans in there?
There is the butt of a cigar, the last cigar. I thought instead of throwing it out, I'll keep it and it's a wee bit of
It'll
smell.
still smell it anyway.
Lovely.
So and geez, I mean you can buy Cuban cigars here, but they're not as nice as from
Nah,
over there.
not the real.
It's like smoking chocolate.
So-
There ones.
That looks like a German. Is that old Subbuteo bases you have them on?
That's old Subbuteo team. It was from a box set of the World Cup in USA, so it's at 94.
94.
So you got Germany or West Germany, I can't remember.
Well, they wouldn't be West Germany in
No,
94.
90 was the last time they were West
90 was the
Germany.
last West
So
Germany.
it's-
Martin's wearing the jersey.
Ah, right there.
West Germany away, 1990, that's right.
So,
See?
and
He
then
didn't even know he was wearing it.
the other team was USA as well too, and nice wee team as well.
And by the way, just on a wee hint, a topic about the jersey. Me and Martin don't send each other memos of what we're going to wear. So last week we were both wearing black, and this week we're both wearing green. Pure coincidence. This is a wee T-shirt from Subbuteo Icons.
Subuticons.
Subbuteo Icons. I'm going with-
Subuticons.
He still hasn't clarified what it is. So, 1999. Bargain.
Very good.
Henrik Larsson.
Mm.
The King of Kings.
I don't know, didn't understand the word you said.
For
Henrik Larsson.
Henrik Larsson, yeah. So, that's what's in your box.
Yep.
That's a good segment, isn't it? So, we get that there now. So, thanks for coming in. We're going to hang about you. Just wrap up. So, definitely, it was great having you, and great to get a game with you. I didn't want to play because I would have been just 7-0, and then I didn't want to embarrass you.
Oisin is one of life's gentlemen, and for Subbuteo and for Derry City Table Football Club, he's been, I'd say, the greatest addition since the creation of the club. A gentleman on the pitch and off the pitch, pleasure to play against, great travelling companion, good supporter of the club, and all around good guy.
I'd second that as well, definitely. But if he keeps bringing beer, he's going to be a bad influence up here. So, just any plans for the future before we go? No? Any trips away? Any going anywhere?
Well, Oisin is 100% for if we're sending a World Cup team.
Oh, I'd love to do that. Yeah.
with
Yeah.
suspended for this year, but or postponed. But next year, hopefully, it'll be there. And if we're sending a team, either North or South Ireland or an All Ireland, if we get there,
Oh no!
We'll not-
Jesus.
we'll not-
Or both.
Hold
or
on,
both. We'll not poke that bear at the minute, but
Wait.
Oisin is.
We're
Oisin
lucky.
is all
Oh,
for it.
We can all
Definitely,
three
yeah.
of us can play.
And we'll also have
Pick
the
a country.
next round of Winter Club Cup. Glasgow is hosting next. It was to be this year, but COVID
The
shut
Rona.
the bed in that one, so
Rona.
that's been postponed. But I mean, I'm presuming Oisin.
Oh, definitely. I'm
Therefore,
up for it, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oisin's part of the A
Yeah.
team player. Do you know what I mean? So we'll be there.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Right, let's wrap this up because we're going to run out of time. It's going to be another 45-minute video compared to like last week's as well. Sorry to make them so long, but we try to keep them shorter than 30 minutes, but it never works.
Never works. It's not the
Martin will have about another 3 ideas emailed to me this week for next week, so next week could be a 2-hour show, and I'll have a better script.
I know.
Sorry. Right, quick run through on some people painting. First, apologies to Kevin Holliday. Last week I showed his Partick Thistle team, and I meant to show his Werder Bremen team. So that's his Werder Bremen team that he sent me last week, and I'd already done the video. So apologies to Kevin. Cracking looking team, and he is in Australia.
Oh.
So follow him on Twitter, Kev Holiday. Another one painting is ACSL. That's his name anyway on Twitter. Give him a follow. That's his account, and he's done a lovely. He's in the middle of doing a lovely Fiorentina, and he's done a couple of France and Spain. He's only started out like Martin did, like I did, everybody did. You ever paint yourself? No.
No, I would love
Not
to.
fancy it?
No, I would actually really love to do it. I think it's one of the things that I've really liked about coming on Subbuteo now as well too. That there's more than just the game, and there's a creative side, and people can be like painting away and stuff and making things. And I would love it. Definitely be the next thing I would love to take up.
Well,
Sweet past
you've
me.
a good couple of people to help you out if you're going to any questions. So, the other guy here, sorry if I don't get this right, is Hell Coil 123 Subbuteo. I think Heli Coil 123 Subbuteo. and he's done 4 different France teams. He's done France 2018, 1960, 2016 and 2014.
Was he French?
No, he's just picked these teams.
We're not a fan of the French football team.
Don't go into
The
politics.
current
Keith.
French football team.
Any French football team,
Any
after they robbed us, what do you call it here? Thierry Henry.
Terry.
Oh.
After they stole our place in the World Cup, and then they went to the World Cup, shit the bed, got in the bus and had to go home after the first round.
Karma.
Karma is right.
And
They're in the French teams.
of course, Cowerfield, his painting. I'm going to pick one of his each week while he's sponsoring this month. And this week I went for his 1982 Argentina team.
Lovely.
Old figures, old Subbuteo bases. They're heavyweights, but he's done Ardelia's with the ripped shirt
Oh, lovely.
and the socks rolled down. It's class looking.
Magic.
So that's a wee photo of it for people that aren't able to see it in the studio. It is class, and he's definitely I always say he's the best painter I've ever seen. So
High praise indeed, coming from
high
Watsy
praise,
Subbuteo work,
high praise.
I must say.
Anybody else that has any painting, send it to me, tag me in it, and I'll put you on. Anybody that wants to come on, maybe talk, interview, all more than welcome, aren't you?
Yeah, they are
You
sure.
can escape.
You can escape.
Hi, my name is Ruby Matthews and I'm 11 years old. Me and my mum and dad live in London Road, Subbuteo, Wales. Me and my dad founded London Road Subbuteo Club 4 years ago and we still play today all over the country. I have just started secondary school and I've been getting lots of homework and I've had training games with Guy Palmer and I've beat my dad. When my dad told me, it was quite a big shock, but I was really excited at the same time, and I thought it made me even more eager to get to the World Cup in Rome. For the last 2 years, I've been using Sniper 2 heavyweights, which I think are really good for passing and shooting. My next Subbuteo tournament is Liverpool Wasper, which I hope to get to the semi-finals or final.
Right, so we just seen Ruby. Great kid, and great to see what she's doing. What do you reckon?
I was a brilliant player. I'm lucky to have played her over in Wolves and
That's right.
close game. No.
What was the score?
It was 2-0. She beat me. 2-0.
She beat you?
She beat me well. No,
Yes.
fantastic.
I've got a draw with her.
You got a draw, very good.
You never seen a boy sweat as much as Lauren Watson.
We talked about this last week. Alright, that's enough. That's enough.
She won that group, I think, too, if I remember right, and she got very far in the competition.
Wait I tell you, no shame in a defeat from Ruby
Oh,
Matthews.
definitely.
One of the best players I've ever come across. And the only, she's that height. Once Ruby starts sprouting and growing, she'd take anybody.
So we'll maybe see her hopefully in the next World Cup anyway. That is playing. So
Definitely.
thanks Ruby, and we'll look forward to seeing your wee videos next week. Keep them coming. Anybody has any comments, leave them with us. Any ideas? Martin will have some ideas this week coming anyway, because he hates it so much. and like us, follow us on Twitter. You're not on Twitter, are you?
No, not anymore.
You're on Facebook?
I'm on Facebook, yeah.
You want to follow him on Facebook? Give him a shout. Oisin Mór.
Oisin Mór.
M-O-R.
And I'll consider your request.
Fan mail. You want to send Oisin any fan mail?
I'll like for your photos first.
So we need a guest for next week. If anybody wants to come on next week, give us a shout. You can Skype us or we can phone you. Maybe we'll get somebody from the fantasy football to come on the phone and talk us through their team.
Magic.
We do a wee live interview or something, and we'll do something. So get in touch, keep liking and sharing and following and subscribing and all them other things you have to do. Thumbs up, thumbs down. What else?
Thumbs up, no thumbs down.
That's it. They haven't done the thumbs down yet.
No thumbs down.
I'm not asking you the thumbs down.
No thumbs down, we'll find you.
Can you find out who thumbs down?
We can
you
find out
present?
who thumbs down.
We'll find out. So we'll be back next week, and good luck with your fantasy football team this week. Match is back on tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, so I'm not sure who's on, but well, I think it's one of the big teams. I think maybe Liverpool tomorrow morning. So
Is Charlton still in the Premiership? Or?
Yeah. they're not even in the Championship no more. They get relegated to the League One.
Charlton Athletic.
Yeah, they're gone to League One.
I think that's the last.
And
time
they need a buyer. So if you've any money about you, you can buy them.
Yeah. They take euros.
Yeah, they take anything. Punts. Not the other word, punts. Punts was used to be the Irish currency. Right. Thanks for watching, and see you all next week. Peace.